Hey, this is Steph from TradingPounds.com, where I am detailing how I've lost over 160 pounds and created a brand new life for myself. And part of that life is coaching others to do the same. And today, I want to talk to you about one of my favorite tools that I've used throughout my 2-year journey. It's called a Good For You plate. And basically, it's a really simple version of all the overly complicated food rules there are out there about what we should and shouldn't be eating. And it's the very thing that has helped me build better eating habits along the way. Now, portion control is a very important thing in weight loss, but it is so much more important that you feel full and satisfied after you eat. This is exactly what keeps you from feeling like you're starving and overdoing it later with a bag of potato chips. And because you're satisfied, you can keep those cravings in check while still indulging in your favorite treats every now and again. It's also important that we eat lots of fruits and veggies. And I know it's one thing you've heard time and again, but it's really important that we put this into action. In my first year, all I did was cut out the processed junk and apply the Good For You plate that we're about to discuss. That's it, just 2 small steps. Small changes really do add up, and it's important to realize what this simple tool can do for you. Okay, picture a plate divided into 3 sections: green, yellow, and red. Now the green section takes up the most room on the plate because it is reserved for what I call my green light foods. These are the fruits and veggies that are good for you, very filling, and low in calories. Things like broccoli, pepper, onions, zucchini, really good foods that are also good for you. When I started my journey, if I didn't feel full after a meal, I would have a little bit more of my green light food. Next is yellow light foods. These are things that I enjoy with caution. This section is comprised of fruits and veggies that are good for you but a little bit higher in calories. Things like potatoes, beans, and corn. You want to do your best to stick with one serving, but if you're hungry and you have a little more, that's okay too. Finally, we come to the red light foods, or what I like to call my stop after one serving foods. And these are things like pasta, breads, meats, things that we should really enjoy in a smaller serving. You only need about 4 ounces or less of meat and 2 ounces or less of bread and pastas. These should only be one serving. Skip the seconds. And that's it. Really simple. And it allows you to create a healthy plate and good habits without having to give it a lot of thought each time you go to create your meal. Just make sure that your foods represent each color group and you will be on your way to trading in those excess pounds in no time. And you can get even more details and tips on transitioning your food habits in my newest book, The Real Food Guide to Trading Pounds. You can get your copy right now at 15% off the cover price if you go to tradingpounds.com/book.